Jay the Nerd here. Make sure you hit the subscribe button down below to get all the nerdy content you'll ever need every Wednesday and Saturday. And today is going to be my monthly favorites video. This is my favorite video to film every month. So first I'm going to be talking about anime. Of course. And I have three favorite anime to talk about today. One of them being After the Rain, which was just... it was just beautiful. It was about a younger girl who is a waitress at a diner in Japan, and she falls in love with her older manager. And you'd think that a concept like that would be creepy, but somehow they managed to make it adorable and cute and make it more about how her loving this guy and him being friends with her made them better people. And there's never any romance involved, nothing like that. There's no creepiness at all. They took this, you know, kind of weird, controversial concept and made it something beautiful. And I just can't, it was just really, really, really good. I was hesitant with this obviously because of the concept, but honestly it was beautiful, and I recommend it to anybody. And also, like, I love age gap friendships, because people are always like, well, you can't date someone, you know, 20 years older than you. But like, with friendships, to me, there's nothing wrong with age gaps in friendships. There's nothing weird with age gap friendships, and I like them showcasing that, because I feel like a lot of people don't think about the fact that you don't have to have friends that are all your age. You can have friends who are older than you or younger than you, and it's okay to have friends in different age groups. And I really like that anime showcased that is possible, and that some of the best friendships can be age gap friendships. Another one that I'm going to be talking about is Moriarty the Patriot, which is one of the weekly ones from the fall 2020 season that I'm watching. It is about Moriarty from the Sherlock Holmes stories, and his origin story, which never really has been done before. And I'm really, really into it. I've always really loved Sherlock Holmes, and this is just like a completely different perspective, and I never expected anybody to do a Sherlock Holmes related anime. That just doesn't seem to fit with the anime genre, but somehow it really, really works, and the opening is badass and cool. I'm going to be talking about Demon Slayer next month. I just started it, and I want to discuss it next month once I finished it. Hopefully we'll finish it by then, but so far I'm really liking it. Next I'm going to be talking about manga. Course, and I haven't read a lot of manga this month, but I did finally catch up on the My Hero Academia manga with the weekly chapters, and I literally, like, last week read the newest chapter, and oh my god, I'm so excited for all of these chapters to be animated in the show. I'm just, it's so good. If you're not reading it, you really should. You can get the Shonen Jump app and read the latest chapters, and if you pay like $1.99 a month, you can read all of them for free, and anything in the Shonen Jump catalog. It's really cool. But next I'm going to be talking about TV. And I already discussed this in a review beforehand, but my favorite TV from this month was definitely The Haunting of Bly Manor. It turned out to be not just a scary horror experience, but also a sad romance experience. It was just not what I was expecting at all. It honestly wasn't even that scary. It didn't give me nightmares, and I get nightmares from spooky stuff easily, and it did not. And it was just really, really, really good, and I'm still thinking about how good it was. And I can't wait to see what other shows this director makes in the future. I'm really excited about it. It was really, really good. Next, I'm going to be talking about video games. And this month's video game favorites are the Kingdom Hearts series. And what's really funny about this, and I'm going to make an entire video about the Kingdom Hearts series and what I like about it, but what's really funny about this is my fiance Rick has been obsessed with Kingdom Hearts forever, since he was a little kid, and throughout our entire almost 5-year relationship, he talks about it all the time. But I was never into it. I thought, oh, it's just going to Disney worlds. Like, that's literally all I thought it was just like going to different Disney things. And I like some Disney stuff, but I've never been super obsessed with Disney. I've never been that kind of person. And then he told me, has been randomly telling me about the complicated plot. And I was like, oh, okay. And then we had 2 episodes of our podcast where he explained in detail the complicated plot. And I thought, this is ridiculous. This doesn't make any sense. Why do people like this? And then I watched my favorite Let's Players Geek Remix play Kingdom Hearts 3. And I was like, wow, this looks really cool. The characters are really cool. I really like them a lot. And I was like, you know what? I can get past this complicated plot because I love the characters, and characters are more important to me than the plot. And so I started Kingdom Hearts 1. And throughout this, I'm in the middle of Kingdom Hearts 2 right now, after playing Kingdom Hearts 1, Chain of Memories, and then, Kingdom Hearts 2. And yeah, the plot is really complicated and has a lot of threads, but playing it in chunks, like playing it myself, I'm understanding it so much more. And yes, it is really complicated, but it's complicated in a really beautiful way that I now appreciate it playing it myself. Hearing bits and pieces from someone else, just doesn't give the full perspective of something. It's just like reading a book review is not the same thing as reading the book. And I'm in love with it. I'm halfway through Kingdom Hearts 2 and I already think it's literally my favorite video game ever besides Life is Strange. Like, I'm obsessed. I love it. The characters are so beautifully done, and the plot, while complicated, is really, like, it took so much work for these people to make this complicated plot, and I just freaking love it. And it's my biggest surprise of 2020, really, that I ended up being obsessed with Kingdom Hearts. I would have never expected that. Even a few weeks ago when I made my podcast episodes where Rick explained Kingdom Hearts, I never expected to love it the way that I do. But it really is a thing where if you play it yourself, it makes more sense. Yes, in the community they joke about the plot being complicated, but to me, I love the characters so much that it doesn't matter, and in these bite-sized chunks of playing it, I understand it a lot more. But anyway, done with my tangent on Kingdom Hearts. I will make an entire video about why I love Kingdom Hearts at some point. But next, and finally, we're going to be talking about movies. My favorite movie this month was definitely Love and Monsters, which I also did a review of last week. And it features Dylan O'Brien, who obviously I love. He's my #1 celebrity crush. And he was just really good, and it wasn't a typical post-apocalyptic movie, and I just really liked it. And you can go watch my review if you want more details on it, but it was really, really good. And those are my monthly favorites. This weekend, actually the day I'm uploading this video, I'm having a supernatural themed Halloween party with just me and my fiance, who we live together, so it's fine. And then my mom, who has been isolated this entire time since March, so it's just going to be the 3 of us having a little mini Halloween party of Supernatural, and I'm really excited about it. I might film some stuff, I don't know, it's going to be crazy busy, but I will let you know. And on Wednesday will be my next Supernatural season 15 episode review. Bye!